Hi, how are you dealing with the pandemic of COVID-19? I hope you are doing okay. Well, I'm staying home full time and I order lunch, I order dinner, I order almost everything. Every now and then, sometimes I go to the grocery store that nearby, but I stay there only for a few minutes and I wear mask, of course. Unfortunately, this pandemic spoiled my vacation plans. I was going to travel to New York. Anyway, I postponed my trip to next year, and thank God I didn't lose any money in the process. Yes, I lost some little money, but at least my flight is already paid and my hotel reservation is already done and paid for. Okay, well, I hope you deal with this pandemic well, and this is an opportunity to learn, right? This poses not a threat, but an opportunity to many people to study something, to do something they like, and as we are staying home every day. In my case, it's easier because I live alone, but I must admit that if you have a family, small children, it can be quite difficult. Rather difficult, right? Okay, so let's get going after our little chat of the day, okay? Okay, we were talking about the verb get, and then now we will see other expressions. I will turn the page because it's something different. It is said that a monster lives in the lake. Okay, there is a monster living in the depths of the lake. It is said. So it's an expression. It's said is the same as people say. You don't know exactly who said that, but it can be a popular saying, a popular sayings that people say that. It's part of the culture or it's a legend, okay? So it's said that a monster lives in the lake. It's an expression. For example, you know somebody who is very old, and it is said that she is 120 years old. But nobody knows whether this is true or not because she has no birth certificate to prove that she was born 120 years ago. So I can say it is said that she is 20 years old, or it is she is said to be 120 years old. Okay, so both expressions have the same meaning, but note that the verb disposition here is a little different. It is said comes in the beginning of the sentence, or when you change this expression takes the subject, the object into the subject of the sentence, she is said to be, because after between two verbs, the only possibility to put a preposition, I guess it's to put the preposition to. Some verbs don't require preposition, right? For example, quit smoking, begin studying. So after some verbs, you have to put ing. How do I learn that? You have to memorize, okay? there is a wide range of verbs, of expressions in English that you have to memorize in everyday study. You will find out. I believe you don't have to worry to memorize everything, because if you memorize just for the test, it's not effective, okay? You must be able to memorize and keep this kind of thing in your long-term memory, okay? So if you are stressed out, if you are pressured by this, or it applies to anything, right? When you memorize, you have to take into consideration how long you need that information, okay, to speak correctly. You want to improve your speech, okay? It is said that my boss works on weekends. People say, right, that my boss works on weekends, but I'm not sure of it. I can't prove it, but people say, right? Ah, yes, your boss works on weekends. It's connected 24 hours per day, okay? It is said. Or I can say that my boss, or he or she, my boss, is said to work on weekends, okay? As I mentioned, two verbs and the preposition to, and it is said in the beginning of the sentence. There are other expressions I can use instead of the verb say. For example, I can say that it was reported that the child is missing. Okay, so the newspaper reported that the child is missing. The family is looking for him, but they don't know. They already called the police and decided to publish in a local newspaper so that more people can help the family find the child. So it was reported, or it is reported. It depends on the verb tense, okay? So this expression is the same. It follows the same logics as it is said, it is reported, it was reported, or the child was reported missing. So there are two ways of writing the same idea, okay? It is believed that this place used to be a cemetery. Okay, so before this building, for example, you are talking about, it's a horror story, or anyway, you are living in an apartment building, and somebody tells you it is believed that this place used to be a cemetery a long time ago. Okay, so they used this yes, this land to build a building. There are some horror movies within this context, right? A place that is haunted, right? Haunted by ghosts or evil spirits. That place is haunted because of that. Because a long time ago, this place used to be a cemetery. It is believed, or this building, or this place, this building is believed to be a cemetery. Okay, so it's like this. I'm just checking the spelling of cemetery. I have to check sometimes. Cemetery. Yes, I wrote correctly. I'm checking on the internet. Cemetery. No. I guess I misspelled. Yes, it happens sometimes. I don't use this word in my everyday activity, so I'm going to correct. It's cemetery with A, okay? Cemetery. Okay, cemetery. Okay, so after this disclaimer, let's continue and see some examples. This man is alleged to kidnap a woman. This man is alleged to kidnap a woman, or it is alleged. It is alleged that a man kidnapped a woman. Do you remember? We have already talked about it, but why do this verb have double P? You see, kidnap has just one letter P, and kidnapped in the simple past has double P. Remember, when a verb has consonant, vowel, consonant in the last syllable, you have to double the last letter. So you double the letter P. So it is alleged that a man kidnapped a woman, or this man is alleged to kidnap a woman. So that's it. It's another expression using the same structure of it is said, okay? All began with it is said. I can use many expressions. It is said, it is alleged, it is believed, it is known, it is expected. I'm not going to give all examples possible. It is thought, it is understood, it is reported. So it's possible to use an array of verbs with such meaning or with such expressions. So it's important when you make sentences to use a variety, right? A variety of verbs, not to repeat the same expression or the same verb tense. Maybe to use a synonym. I'm saying this especially in writing. In speaking, it's important that you employ a rich vocabulary so that the listener or the person who is evaluating you can prove, right, or can be convinced that you have a good English. So that's the reason. Another example. It is said that he was a killer. Okay, so you know a person, and this person was arrested some time ago, a long time ago, and it was released. This happens especially in Brazil, right? Because in the USA, at least all the possibilities I have already seen is that if you kill someone, you are arrested for a lifetime, okay? You you keep arrested. You are arrested for all your life, okay? It's a long-term arresting. So you are not allowed to be released. So you stay lifetime in prison. But in Brazil, it's possible. It happens very often that a person kills someone. For example, there was a man who killed a famous actress. He was an actor as well. For example, Guilherme de Pádua killed a woman with scissors, right? Some time ago when I was a child, and now he is released. So imagine that you know someone, you don't know his past, and it is said that he was a killer. Yes, but now he has redeemed himself, okay? He found God, okay? He believes in Bible, in God, and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm not talking about religion. I'm just giving you some context to the expressions or sentences I'm writing. So it is said that he was a killer. He is said to be a killer in the past, okay? Now he doesn't kill anyone anymore. He is tired of killing people. Okay, and last but not least, we will see an expression with, I guess we have already seen. Yes, I have already written an example with the verb report. News report use a lot of these structures, and in general you find such expressions. It is said, it is alleged, it is believed, it's known, it is expected, and so forth. When you talk about expressions, it's written language mostly. You find this. I'm just searching the internet for the pronunciation. Let me see if I am speaking.
Alleged.
Alleged, yes. You see?
Alleged.
Alleged. I was searching for the pronunciation of this word because I wasn't sure, but I spoke correctly. It is alleged, okay? It is said. So in written language, it's very common. In spoken English, not necessarily so, but depending on the context, a formal language, you may need to speak or use such expressions. Okay, so that's it. It was a long video. Tomorrow I will record more, maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, because I'm tired today. So bye bye.